Bear with me a second. Well, I can't see Craig's game window, so we're just gonna have to talk to ultrauberness. Oh boy. Coindink, the restreamers are gonna work to get that solved as soon as possible. So just bear with us. Uberness struggling with the gun vaults there. And first B's machine, so everything's good there for Sven. I mean, Uberness. Sven's still waiting on the start. Second B for Uberness, passive missile. Oh boy. Okay, so he had to go down for that B. That's a little bit of a time loss for him. And Sven now starting his run. So we'll see how he does. But we kind of want to keep an eye on Uberness here. He might actually die to the bees if he's not careful. Sven making his way through the gun vaults, had to stop for one though. Yep, also has to stop for the second, but not too worried about that. Here comes Sven's first bees, and he gets a passive. That's half of his health gone already. He cannot afford another one of those. Let's see what Sven gets. Oh, he gets a health drop, so he might live if he gets another passive bee. But he gets a missile, so it's not too bad. Living with just 2 units of health. And Sven now making it to the section with the bees. That wall can be jumped over without having to touch the wall. Yeah, as pointed out in chat, nobody panic. These runs are going good. Sven here wants to be careful about taking damage from the car. Doesn't quite get the damage he needs there. Has to fully charge and destroy that car. Looks like Uberness was last seen heading into Vile Fight. And here we have the car here. 3, 4, here we are. Ah, what a beautiful sync up. Okay. Looks like Uberness gets the grab at 208. And Sven gets the grab at 211. These are very close races so far. But it's any percent, so anything can come. And Zero giving some words of encouragement to both runners, saying that one day you will be stronger than Zero. And that's a mind blow right there. Uberness had a little bit of a satanic password, but other than that, he's on to Chill Penguin. And so is Sven. Let's see how he deals with the bunny. Jumps over it, fires at the lumberjack. Sven not going for a full charge. Looks like he had to take that section a bit slower than he wanted. Takes half health already just from 2 contacts from the bunny. Not the best start for him. So he's gonna hopefully get a health drop from this cave here. Meanwhile, Uberness probably gonna take advantage of some slope jumps. We'll see that here. Yep, there's one. And there's another. Meanwhile, Sven back to full health. So must have got some good drops. Sven not going for the jumps. At least not yet. I don't think he knows about the slope jumps. But both of them now have dash as soon as Sven steps into that capsule. Now this section's quite tricky here, and Uberness takes a hit, but that's the only hit he's getting. Now, we'll see how Sven deals with that section later on, but Uberness choosing to take the top path here, which is important because the top path is a lot faster. Ooh, Sven taking a lot of hits there. It's a good thing they don't do that much damage. Snowball section's a little tricky to navigate, but Uberness managing okay. Bear with me 1 second. And Chill Penguin sliding for Uberness. Not the best time. Oof. Chill Penguin giving a rough time for both runners, but not that much damage. Uberness is done. Sven, after having a rough start to Chill Penguin, making relatively light work of Chill Penguin here. Getting decent RNG. Not many slides so far, just projectiles. And with that aerial jump, he is done. Meanwhile, Uberness going on to Quanger's stage, which is a little bit tricky. Probably the biggest understatement there. This is probably the hardest stage in the game aside from the Sigma ones. Because not only do you have a gauntlet here of enemies, you also have these Tortugas. And I think Uberness was going for a damage boost there, but it didn't quite work out. Sven's gone for a bit of a routing difference and is going to Storm Eagle. I think he destroyed one of the grabbers at the beginning, which caused that extra one to spawn there. And without that charge shot, he'd have took some damage and probably fallen to his death. So it's a good thing he had that prepared. Sven getting a little unlucky with the flame turrets. Oh, not there! You don't want to see one there. That was almost deadly for SvenCreg. Craig almost going for helmet. Psyching is out there. Meanwhile, Uberness made his way up the vertical section. Now it's time for him to climb up. Ooh, takes a little bit of damage from that wall turret. Well, not a wall turret as such, but a platform turret. Oh boy, double contact hit there. That's probably about 4 health he just lost. Here comes Storm Eagle and Quanger. Different thing for both runners. Don't know why Sven's gone for Storm Eagle, but we'll see how he does it. Maybe he'll do it quicker than Quanger. Maybe he just wants that early tornado to get through stages. Meanwhile, Uberness almost getting a decent Quanger dance here. And all he's got to do is stay in the middle and just fire either side. Oh! Sneaky grab there from Quanger. Hopefully he doesn't come up with another one of those. That would be an upset, but Uberness made sure he didn't. Good job to him, and Sven, with that green charge shot, done with Storm Eagle now. So, not sure which one of them has the advantage weapon-wise, but the tornado is pretty powerful despite its lag frames. So, we'll see how this goes. Uberness going to Chameleon now. Meanwhile, Sven going straight to Mammoth. I think Sven's going 100% route, but any percent? So he's not picking up every item. Or at least that's the way it looks to me. Sven choosing the lower path instead of going up those conveyors. And Uberness going to fight RT55J. Probably to give himself that extra safety when it comes to later in the game. Very nice work there, dodging that claw. And again. And Sven just going straight down for the heart there in Mammoth stage. Not even going to try and use the boomerang to get it. Oh wait, he doesn't have it. He hasn't done Quanger. Totally forgot. Sven using the conveyors to propel him there. Meanwhile, Uberness getting the armor. And now X looks better than ever. So while Sven enters the Mammoth stage, Uberness not having to deal with the square blocks that RT55J would normally dish out on the lower path, but making quick work of the Sting Chameleon stage. Now, the rotations of the conveyor don't really matter in the first fight for Flame Mammoth. It's later in the refights that they do, because they can give you either an advantage or a disadvantage depending on which direction they go in. The door's to the right, so you want the conveyor to be heading the same way. At least for the refight. Meanwhile, anyway, Sven's done with that now, and Uberness just taking on Chameleon. I don't know if that's enough boomerangs to do it though, we'll see. He's gotta hit every single one. Interesting strategy to get the boomerang. And 2 units left. No, he's gonna have to dash Lemon. But he does that successfully as well. And Sven bringing back the Fire Wave strats for the fans. Not the first we've seen in this tournament, and definitely not the last. So Sven opting to use Ice for these? No? Okay, he's just gonna jump over the Tortugas. He's waiting them out. It's a good strategy, but it also is a bit costly on time. So I think what Sven's gonna do here is he's either gonna get hit into the spikes, or no, he's just gonna ice out the way. Okay. So it looks like he's already a part of the spikes. So he must have got the iframe perfectly. Ooh, Uberness! Luckily able to get that charge shot in time. And Uberness not only has armor, but he's going for the sub-tank too. So that's going to give him an extra layer of protection when it comes to later on. Meanwhile, Sven heading up the tower of Quanger stage. This vertical section is plagued with the ladder yadders, which Sven's already got past, but it's the one section where you can be thrown off very, very good rhythm by a simple mistake. And a lot of lag there for Sven in this tower section. Not gonna help his time, but he makes it to Quanger safely, that's all that matters. Uberness now fighting Eagle with the Chameleon Sting, so he's gonna do more damage. Meanwhile, let's see if Sven can do the dance. Nope, didn't quite get it. I think that was a little high expectation. Maybe I need to be a little less harsh. I mean, I've been seeing nothing but good runs, and all of these runners are good, to be honest. I'm just seeing it the wrong way. Anyway, Uberness done with Storm Eagle now. And Sven just firing off the last charge shots he needs. Most of them the wrong way. But Boomer Quanger's down. Very, very easy fight, as long as you don't let it get out of hand. Now, Uberness. Here comes the tricky part. Is he gonna go down for the sub-tank, or is he gonna go up? Okay, he's going up. So, Sven should also be heading to Spark Mandrill now if he's following 100%. Nope, he's going straight to Chameleon. Okay then. Looks like it's a modified 100% route. And Uberness firing 3 tornado shots, an ice, and probably the rest are boomerangs. So he's gonna want to take care not to take a lot of damage, which he hasn't done. He's only taken about a third of it. Meanwhile, Sven firing, or at least attempting to, 18 boomerangs and 5 dash shot. After Penguin, Sven did Storm Eagle, then he did Flame Mammoth, and then he went to Quanger, and now he's a Sting Chameleon. Uberness now heading to the second part of Mandrill stage, I believe. This will be the part with it. Yep, there it is, and the boss door. Oof, Craig on low health, but he's gonna be thankful that he's got this armor now. As, he's only gonna take 1 bit of damage each time he gets hit by, one of the mini crags. The crag monsters. Oof. Spark Mandrill really going for that Mike Tyson punch. Not getting the mark, though. Uberness knows what he's doing, and finishes him off with relative ease. Sven getting hit by a crag monster, but did a pretty good job avoiding them overall. Sven, I don't think Sven knows that you can just use the boomerang to get that, but he might... I don't know if he has it either. Alright, Sven making his way to Chameleon. Oh, he accidentally landed in the mech, but that's fine. Yep, he's got the boomerang. Meanwhile, Uberness at Armadillo stage. You gotta be careful on the timing of the jumps. You can actually cause yourself to fall down that pit if you're not careful. Meanwhile, Sven getting into a nice rhythm here with Storm Eagle. Already did Storm Eagle. Sting Chameleon. And looks like he's got a dash lemon the last hit, which he does. So, Uberness just riding the carts of awesome. Getting past that mold boar with relative ease, jumping for that heart, getting it with the boomerang. Very good strat, quick and easy. Let's see what he does for the birds here. Looks like he's jumping. Jumping there actually reduces the spawn of birds you get. In this example, he got none. No birds at all. He must have jumped at exactly the right time, so well played by Uberness there. Looks like Sven's going down for the extra E-tank. That's another safety that he's got for later on, aside from the armor. So Sven has 2 sub-tanks, Uberness has 1, but Uberness has more health than Sven, at least at the moment. Oh, Sven takes a death there! I think his dash input got eaten. Well, I think his dash input broke. So that's gonna put him back, because now he's right back at the start of the stage. Oh, that's gotta be unfortunate. Uberness done with Armadillo. Meanwhile, let's see if Sven can... Oof! Nearly did it again. His dash is not playing nice with him today. He manages to get across that jump. Oh, the bird nearly knocked him in! That was a close call for Sven. In fact, 2 close calls within that one section. So lucky that he didn't die again. I think Sven's just gonna fire mostly boomerangs here. Yeah, that hallway was pretty stressful. You get knocked too many times, you're probably gonna die. Uberness going for the Chameleon Sting strat on the subs there, which is very effective. And, oh, here comes the second one. Oh, he's getting pushed back. Let's hope he doesn't get pushed back into the spikes. There we go. Takes it out effectively. Looks like Sven is... What's he gonna do? He's gonna jump for the heart. Oh no, he's gonna get the boomerang. Looks like he missed it. Second attempt? Nope, didn't get it. Third time lucky, maybe? Okay. One last try? Nope, he's just gonna go up and get it. He's nearly out of boomerangs. Whew. So that cost him a bit of time, but at least he got it in the end. Meanwhile, Ubernus heading on to Launch Octopus now. Let's see if he's gonna be friendly or do a lot of laundry cycles. And there's a simple jump. Up. Here's your first laundry cycle. Can't help but feel that's commentator's curse. Okay. Ubernus is gonna want to do the best he can to stop him doing another laundry cycle. Ah, I said it again. Every time I say that, he always seems to do a laundry cycle. I'm just not gonna say it. Oh well, at least Launch Octopus is done now for Ubernus. And so Spark Mandrill for SvenCreg. Well, SvenCreg. My apologies. So one more Maverick left now. Ubernus opting to do Flame Mammoth last. Interesting strategy. Meanwhile, Sven going to Armadillo now, and then Launch Octopus last. Looks like the conveyor is going... Oh! Ubernus has gone for the glitch here. He fell down. That's unfortunate. He almost had it. He just had to keep wall jumping a bit longer. The graphics would have looked all glitchy and everything, but we're not going to see it this time, unfortunately. Meanwhile, Sven making quick work of the Armadillo stage. Just gotta get through this hallway of bats and onto the second cart. Ubernus getting hit by the shield, guys. The Super Mario Bros. Glitch. I suppose it is. It's very similar. Ubernus? I don't know what Ubernus doing. Why was he waiting? Probably just, expressing his rage about the glitch. Maybe he'll get it next time. Oof, getting knocked down there by, Flame Mammoth. Not the best. And looks like Sven didn't get the jump, so he's gonna have a bit of a slow heart ride. If he can take out the bird, though, his time's gonna be a lot easier. Oh, it's in the path. Can he make it? He's gone up for the health, probably to help fill out his sub-tank. Meanwhile, Ubernus done with Flame Mammoth, and onto the Sigma stages. So, Zero giving Uber some words of encouragement as they head into the Sigma Fortress. And some final words from Zero before he departs to try and fight Vile. Meanwhile, Uber just not attacking the Tortugas and going straight through them. Not really a damage boost since you're not going anywhere, but... Ooh, Uber gets the Leap of Faith! Very nice. Very nice indeed. But here's where the problem lies. He's probably gonna take enough damage from this hallway alone, but he's gotta have 6 bars of health in order to do the Vile skip here, and it looks like he's gonna try it. And he's just about got it. That was very scary. Let's see if he gets the second half. Meanwhile, Sven in Octopus's stage. Now all he's got to do at this point is fire a rolling shield. There we go. And if he's holding start, there should be a quick skip. Let's see. Okay, looks like it's going to be a slower skip because Zero's text box is opening in full, but pretty quick skip nonetheless. Better than viewing the entire cutscene. Sven using the Chameleon Sting like Ubernus in Octopus stage for the subs. And let's see how Vile treats you. Yep, no sloth lock, so... Sven nearly taking a death to the spikes there. That is intense. Meanwhile, because of his determination to stay away from the spikes, he managed to refill all his health. And Sven opting to take out the giant sub. But, now we just gotta wait for the, Utoboros. And maybe quick kill? Nope, not quite, so he's gotta fire another one. And as long as he... Maybe if he jumped a bit higher, the lag would disappear? There we go. So, oof, getting hit by the fish there. Uberness going with the chameleon sting to try and execute a single climb. Let's see how he does. Oof, takes a hit there, that's unfortunate. 2 contact hits, but makes it okay. So, here he is at the Quanger refight. Meanwhile, Sven doing Launch Octopus and getting a launch cycle already after just 1 hit of damage. And a lot of missiles now coming from Octopus, but at least he hasn't had that. And here comes the second laundry cycle, because I just keep thinking about it, don't I? Oh, and he got a triple. Alright, I'm seriously gonna have to get rid of the... Octopus is just on a laundry cycle here. Like, he has done four tornadoes for Craig. Meanwhile, Uberness only got 2. So, double the tornadoes that Uberness had means double the time for that boss. And when Sven's already behind, that's not good news for him. Uberness going for the full sled charge on Bow Spider. Tricky pattern, but Uberness manages to work it out. Also another tricky pattern, but again... Oh, final words of encouragement, we just missed from 0. Oh no. Alright, as you can see, the more damage you do to Bow Spider... Oh, here come the babies. First set, and Uber taking hits here. He doesn't want those. There we go, another sled charge. Sven didn't quite make the leap of faith, so he's gonna go up the ledge the normal way. Uber... Good patent for him. All he's gotta do is hit him one more time. Oh no, more babies! And with the recoil of the ice shot, gets the kill on Bow Spider. Very lucky that he didn't miss that. Otherwise, he'd have probably had to endure more babies and more stress. So let's see how Sven here handles the vial skip. All he's gotta do is make a jump. Oh, it didn't dash! Oh! So he only got half the vial skip. That's unfortunate. Well, this is a full set, so he will have a chance to redeem himself in the second game, hopefully. You can see the difference here. You can see the cutscene takes significantly longer. So let's see how... Oh, the double slide for Penguin on Uber's side. That can't be good for him. That's 4 slides we've seen now. 5 alone from this refight. Penguin is not being friendly. You heard it from Walrus earlier in the tourney, but birds are jerks. And that's proof right there. So Sven opting for the rolling shield on Vile. Gets reduced to about half health, but manages to take him down. And Uber just picking up the sub-tank extras. Good strat there, using the commando missiles instead of the chameleon sting. I think I might be thinking of the wrong game for those missiles, but Sven getting the Buster upgrade that Zero gives him as a final gift. And Uber going for the refight. Let's see how many dives Eagle gives him. Considering Penguin wasn't friendly, Storm Eagle isn't going to be either. That's the first dive. Oh boy, 3 dives already. Probably going to be about 6 or 7 dives. 6 and 7. 7 dives for Uber. So he's had bad luck on both birds. This is why birds are jerks. Meanwhile, SvenCreg opting for the safe strat on Quanger's refight, just sitting on the left wall, firing commando missiles. And Uber heading into Rang de Bangda with, I want to say a little below half weapon energy. No, it's like a third. Oh, very unlucky start there with the green eye. You do not want that. You want either the blue or the red. The blue, there we go, there's a good one. It stays out for a long time. The left eye, well, the right eye gone now. One more hit on the left eye would have done it. So he's going to opt to use the Chameleon Sting to take out both the nose and the left eye within one hit of each other. Very good play by Uber. Meanwhile, Sven not opting for the sled charge of the ice, just going for single shots. Probably better to deal with the babies, but ooh, Sven getting hit by an unlucky pattern there. And speak of the devil, here come more babies. From Spider. First set for Sven. Hopefully he doesn't get any more. Bow Spider down to a little under half health now. And second set of babies for Sven. This is not looking good. Sven is getting really bad luck with these patterns. Uber! I don't know why Uber died. I think he must have fallen down. Sven looks like he's gonna have to take a sub-tank here. He really didn't want to do that, and he's not getting the hit either. So let's see, that should be a sigh of relief for him. That was decent RNG. Okay, Sven getting a tricky pattern, but managing to dodge it. Here come the babies, once again. Very friendly pattern, but the babies blocked the way. That's unfortunate. And every time he jumps, when there are babies, if he gets in contact with Spider, more babies are gonna happen. So he's gonna make it worse on himself, but luckily gets the job done, gets the bow Spider kill, and Uber just working on the easiest boss in the world. So, Uber opting for the Chameleon Sting to get through that short hallway. Probably would have been better to use something different like the ice, but his choice. Sven bringing back Fire Wave strats for the fans because he doesn't want to use the Chameleon Sting. Interesting play by him, but I think it's gonna turn out better because the more Chameleon Sting you can save, the more safety net you have when fighting Rang de Bangda. Or even Storm Eagle for that matter. Looks like Sven getting a friendly refill of health there. Oh, and I kind of forgot about Chill Penguin over here, so let's see how he treats Sven. There's one slide. I think Uber had about 3 slides here right about now. Okay, there's 2. Penguin seems to be relatively friendly to Sven. Only 2 slides. Uberness done with the refight of Launch Octopus, and Sven opting for the mech in this hallway. Interesting strategy. We'll see how it pans out. And Uber not going the top route, and instead just using the Chameleon Sting to get through. Wait, that reminds me of a certain game. Sven opting to go down for that small health. Don't know why. But gets lucky and gets a big health drop off the wall Hadoukens. Don't really know what they're called. But Storm Eagle refight for Sven. Let's see what kind of luck he gets. Uberness not having the best with Flame Mammoth there. Going the wrong way. And Storm Eagle, 2 dives so far, 3, all the same direction until that one. 4, 5, oh, we missed one. Ooh, we missed another. 6, 7, 8. Oh no, are we gonna see 10 dives? Okay, only 8. Yikes. Well, Ultra heading for D-Rex fight. Got him under half health. Should be a few more boomerangs. And then Sigma fight. He's gotta be careful not to die. This is gonna be close. Oof. lucky, lucky boomerang there from Uber. If he'd have got one more hit, I think he'd have died and he wouldn't have had much boomerang, so he'd have to go at Buster only. That would have been bad. Meanwhile, Sven getting good luck there with the eye. 3 hits already. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 3 hits on each eye. The green one... Okay, maybe you got 2 on the left. But Uber heading to Sigma now. This is still anybody's race, but Uber has armor, I think a couple hearts, and he has a sub-tank. I don't know if 10 dives is the maximum, but some have seen as many as 9, and I was kind of worried that it was going to go to 10 dives for, was it Sven? Yeah, it was Sven. Alright, Sven now heading to the refight stage of Ultimate Refight stage. I mean, technically Square 7 is the max if you don't miss any shots. If you miss shots, then it could go up. Meanwhile, Uber heading for Jedi Sigma now, going for the advanced strat on the wall. Timing is pretty good here. Misses that one. Ooh, taking a hit there. Oh boy. He does not want to be this low at this stage. He could suffer a death here to Jedi Sigma. This is going to be close. Ah, he's missing all these shots. He can't do this. Okay, with 1 extra weapon energy, takes out Jedi Sigma, but he's only got 2 health units. He's only got 2 bits of health now, so he's gonna have to use a sub-tank. If he has anything in the sub-tank. Let's see what he does. Okay, he's got about a little more than half a sub-tank, but that's restored him plenty. The only problem is now, if he gets hit by any lightning, it's gonna be 6 damage. And he doesn't have any more sub-tanks, so getting hit by the right claw there, being a troll. Meanwhile, Sven's having a much easier time here dealing with Sting Chameleon. Uber, done! 36-17. Very, very good job working with that Sigma on what he had. But that's the first race out of potentially 3. So there is at least 1 more race before we decide who the winner is. At least. If not 2. Whew. Sven's Mandrill really wanting to go for the punch. Nothing but punches here. Absolutely horrible RNG. But Sven gets the job done anyway. I think Uber was just double checking it wasn't a soft lock there. Because, he left it a while on that text. But, let's see, Sven making the smart play here, going to get the health. Using the tornado, gets sucked in by the fish. That can't be good for him. Alright, so launch Octopus Refight now for Sven. Everybody in chat wish that he has good luck with the Octopus fight. Oh, never mind. Oh, that was nearly what I thought it was going to be. That one is what I thought it was going to be. That's disappointing. So we've had 1 of them so far. And there's a second. Oh boy. But Sven, again, short work of Launch Octopus there. Oh, ultraness. I mean, Uberness with a PB there. So, congratulations to Uber. Sven. Maybe Sven will get a PB here too. All he's got to do is have a good Mammoth and D-Rex fight, and then try and do Sigma in potentially 1 shot. So Sven here, dealing with a refight of Flame Mammoth, opting to attack the ears instead of going on the ground in case he jumps, which is a very good strat, but a little unlucky with the conveyor direction. He can gain that ground up though. So it's not too much of a time loss. But, we'll see how D-Rex treats Sven. Sven seems to be, pretty good at dealing with D-Rex here. Kind of wasting health because D-Rex is just sitting there. D-Rex is just trolling. Oh no! Okay. He's gotta be careful. Ah, and he gets crushed by the bottom. That's disappointing. That's gotta hurt Sven. Because he has not even... He's got just over a quarter of his weapon energy. Hopefully, with what he has left, he can defeat D-Rex and get the revenge that he so deserves. Firing the shots the wrong way, though. Oh, he's used them a bit too quickly, so now he's gonna have to buster D-Rex, and that is not a pleasant feeling. He's already nearly gone. He mustn't forget that he's got sub-tanks, though. And Sven manages to get the buster only. Good job to him. So, checking the credits, Burning Newmander, what a name for Flame Mammoth. So Sven probably gonna have to farm up his sub-tanks here. Let's be honest. But I think he's just opting to go straight for it. Does he have the sub-tanks ready? Yep. At Carlos, Mdois did indeed PB. But, Sven here taking on Sigma. All 3 phases. Well, 2, because Velgarder's his pet. But, you know. Velgarder fight... looking okay. He has the armor, though, so each hit isn't 4 damage, it's only 2. And I think he only took 2 hits of Velgarder there, so it's not too bad. Now, Jedi Sigma, I think, is still 4 hits of contact damage. Possibly 6. Meanwhile, Sven getting the advanced strat on the go here. Losing a bit of rhythm though. He'll come back. And looks like he's got the first part down, but then he fires the 4th or 5th shot a little too early. But anyway, Sven manages to get damageless Jedi, so he's gonna have a ton of health when it comes to Wolf Sigma. So we'll see how he does here. I'm just gonna give him some silence while he gets this done. And Uberclaw coming nice to pick him up. Now I'm gonna be silent. Ooh, okay. Only a few more hits. Alright, he's got a full sub-tank. He's got this in the bag. So here we go. One more hit, and there we go. 42-57. Good job to Sven for finishing the run. Good job to Uber for the PB. And GG to you both in this first race, but Uber comes up with the first win. So next race will be up shortly. As soon as we watch Sven... Well, as soon as both of them decide to reset, really. But as I said, GG to both runners. We'll be back with you shortly, as soon as the second race begins. And it looks like Sven is getting ready to reset. So, might be a couple of minutes, but after that, we should be good to go for this race. Is he gonna watch the credits? I think he's gonna watch the credits. We'll see. Looks like they've decided to make a new room, so once both runners have joined that, the race should be ready to start. So in the meantime, Sven not getting the full vial skip. Maybe he'll get it next time. And Uber's just reset, so this might be happening very soon. Vial, surprisingly known as Vava in Japan. Uber's just getting some practice in on the Sigma stages, I think. Maybe he's gonna try the vial skip. So Uberness, what a way to introduce himself into the tournament. A win and a PB. That's 2 wins in one race. And people are starting to get ready for the second race now. Chat's getting hype. We're just waiting on the runners. And then we should be good to go. I don't know what that is, so bear with me 1 second. Ironically, as I predicted, Uber was trying the vial skip. And that looked like the quick one, because Zero's text box didn't even open that much. So, very, very good job for Uber for getting that. Shame he couldn't get it in the run, but it's good. Now you guys know that he can actually get that vial skip properly. Hey! Ooh. 4-0. We'll see you again, buddy. Alright, both racers have reset now. So, within a moment, we should have the second race ready to start. Just gonna double check. There they are, both Rockman X title screens, and we're seeing the menu dance on Sven's screen, and we're also seeing the menu dance on Uberness, and the race has begun. Race 2 out of possibly 3. Uber with the first win. Sven now has a chance to even this out, and both of them making relatively quick work of the gun vault, but Sven having to stop and get it done. Uber just blazing his way through. I think what Sven might need to get some work on is the mashing, but other than that, this is very, very close at the moment. But you can expect it to be. It's the intro. Uber, I think, got a machine gun me? Not too sure. Sven getting unlucky with a missile. Let's see what the second B holds. And it's not doing anything. Looks passive. So I think Uber's gonna have to wait for that to come down. Meanwhile, Sven getting lucky with a machine gun, but doesn't have enough health to deal with it, so he's gonna have to wait for it to come down as well. Uber on the platform section with the B-bladers. Sven's gonna have to be careful here, because he's only got 2 lines of health here. Meanwhile, Uber's got an unlucky health pickup there, ouch! So he's gonna have to do one of 2 things. He's gonna have to go for Tazcars, or he's gonna have to take a couple punches from Vile. And it looks like he's gonna try and go for Tazcars, not sure what's going on here. One got destroyed already. Meanwhile, Sven making his way to the same location. And Uber just having to deal with another car, and Vile should appear. There we go. Looks like a slow airship, though. Not the best situations. Oh, Sven taking a death to the car! The intro is the worst possible place you could die. Oh, hang on. Looks like a kind of friendly spawn here. So, it looks like once you reach the airship, you don't lose that much time, but if it was anywhere before the airship, then it would have been at least a minute time loss, but it's still unlucky either way. Zero giving Uber some words of encouragement once again, saying that one day he will become as strong as Zero. And Sven, on the other hand, having to take several punches from Vile here. One more should do it, and he's gonna get grabbed now. Interestingly, though, Sven splits on electrocution. Okay, so let's see how Uber deals with this section with the Lumberjack. Shoots the Lumberjack. Well, does a fully charged shot. Uh-oh. Didn't have enough of a charge. The bunny causing problems for Uber. Meanwhile, words of encouragement from Zero on Sven's side. So Uber is probably gonna get a pickup from the inside cave of Chill Penguin. Instead he gets a life. Very, very useful drop. Especially because he won't get as many during Sigma stage if he manages to keep them. And Uber back to full health now, so he has reached the capsule. Meanwhile, Sven taking it a little slower on the bunnies. Probably for safety. And Sven gets the kill on the Lumberjack. Manages to get through the first part of the outside of the cave without any damage. So that's going to gain him some time on Uber. But Uber is quick because he's got the dash boots. And Sven is still moving at Mega Man pace. And by that I mean not the quickest. But that's because he doesn't have the dash boots yet, so he's going to want to get those. And he's not far off, he's just got to do a little wall jump over here, and there's the capsule. So, snowball section, one of my hated areas, but Uber manages to get through it with relative ease. And Sven getting the dash now, so he has the same movement speed as Uber now. He can go fast. Meanwhile, Chill Penguin being relatively friendly with slides. This is his first. And extra bit of damage there. Oh, there's the second slide. So we're noticing a pattern here. There's no... Until then, there were no jumps, but it was just... Oh no, Uber getting the double slide. That's bad, but Uber manages to take care of him. So no worries here. Sven not hitting the sweet spot on those snowball chuckers. But manages to make his way to just Chill Penguin okay. So only the one diff from Sven, and that was in the intro. But we'll see how his luck holds out here. And yep, half-key birds are indeed jerks. We saw that in the refight that Uber had. I think he had like 5 or 6... No, he had 7 dives. And Sven had 8 dives on Eagle, so both Eagles pretty bad on the refight. Sven gets the clutch. Very close. One more contact with Penguin and he'd have had another death, which would not have been nice. Uber now going over the Mega Tortoises. Right you are, Nico. The great Sir Nico, even. Alright, so Sven, again, opting for his route of going Eagle after Chill Penguin. So, modified 100% route. Looks like he killed the enemy at the start, which means he's gonna get an extra spawn here. And it looks like he manages to avoid it somehow, so very lucky spawn for him. Should have really had a charge shot there, so now he missed his elevator. He had to take a long route to get there, but he's now on the elevator, he's got the sub-tank, everything good to go. Meanwhile, Uber making his way up the vertical shaft in Boomer Quanger stage. And heading to fight the big boss himself. Now, the Boomer Quanger has been home to a lot of deaths in this game. And this tournament. So we'll see how he treats Uber. And Uber looks like he's getting the dance. He is inviting Boomer Quanger to tango. How long will this go on? Looks like he is going all the way with his dance. Boom! Very nice from Uber, getting the full Quanger dance. Get some hype in chat for that. Sven fighting Storm Eagle now. Buster only, because he doesn't have the Chameleon Sting. Well, someone's gonna have to clip that. And speaking of a Chameleon Sting, reverse those 2 words and you got Sting Chameleon. And that's who Uber's fighting now. And Sven not getting the best luck here with Storm Eagle. Struggle with boss names. Alright, Uber going up again for the armor here. Fighting RT55J for the 2nd time. But can you blame him after that successful Quanger dance? He needs to protect himself. He needs to make sure this run stays as godly as possible. And no, I'm not showing bias here. Alright, so Flame Mammoth here for Sven. Maybe we'll just call him the Burning Noomander, like the Japanese call him. Alright, so Sven opting not to go on the conveyors there, and instead just going over here. Looks like he's going straight under to get the heart, because again, does not have Boomerang. Ooh. Only 1 hit from the cracks in Chameleon stage for Uber. otherwise pretty solid. Sven now making his way across the conveyors this time, not dashing under them. Interesting strat. So Sven not getting hit by the shield dudes until now. Probably shouldn't have said it. So both runners heading to a boss at the same time now. Sven's got a little bit of a longer wait for the boss, but health bar appeared sooner. Meanwhile, Sting Chameleon on Uber's side. Hopefully he has exactly the amount of boomerangs needed. And Sven... Oh! Okay. Looks like he's gonna have to dash. Might have used 19. Commentator's curse, yeah. I'm noticing a lot of that with me. I feel like I'm Colonel Fatso right now. Alright, Sven teleporting out first, but, gets the fire wave now, so he could start using swag strats. Uber heading towards Storm Eagle now, that he has the Chameleon Sting. And here we go. Let's see what he does. And he destroys the first grabber. Not sure why he did that, because it's just gonna spawn another one up here. Or at least that's what he usually does. But apparently, no such luck. Or rather, no such misfortune. So Sven choosing to jump over the Mega Tortoises. And Uber getting an unlucky turret spawn there. And another! This is not good for him, but he manages to make it through okay. Meanwhile, Sven making the elevator look like a joyride in Quanger stage. And Uber getting a lucky health pickup there, but it doesn't really matter too much because he's going to get damaged by the turrets here just a second. And oh no, I was wrong! Commentator's blessing. Reverse psychology time, I guess. There is a different order going on, but in terms of Mavericks, Uber is ahead. This is his 4th or 5th Maverick, while Sven's only on his, Oh wait, no, they're about the same, because they're both on their 4th Maverick. I don't know. Sven did do Mammoth before Quanger. But Uber's going the traditional any percent route. Sven's kind of gone through first half 100%, second half any percent. So he's going through the 100%. Oh, there we go! Sven's getting a little bit of the the dancing as well. He stopped! Quanger stopped! Oh, that's unfortunate. Very, very good attempt at the dash dance. The dash dance, though, yeah. Quanger dance. Quanger not dancing for Sven here. Ooh, okay. Sven manages to deal with a tight situation there with Quanger, and he managed to beat Eagle with Buster. That was his 2nd Maverick. Uber heading through Mandrill stage as his 5th. So I think Sven has done 4 Mavericks now. Yep. No, wait, chill. Yes. Alright, so Chameleon's his 5th for some reason. Oh, message got deleted, interesting. I guess I'll find out what that is another time. But, what we are going to find out is whether Sven chooses to take the armor this time around. And it looks like he's going to. Again. Meanwhile, Uber using the boomerang. Oh no, we got a bit of buffer. Bear with me 1 second. Oh, it's a bot? Okay, thank you, chat. So, Sven I think Sven's opting to fire 18 boomerangs, but at this point he should probably switch to dash lemons. I think he's used about 19 or 20 boomerangs, so he's got one too many. He's firing a lot of dash lemons, but he must have missed quite a few boomerangs. So he kind of had to fire those to make up for it. Meanwhile, there goes the Mike Tyson punch for... Ooh, he gets it, but... Only the one. Only the one Tyson punch for uberness. He tried 2 times, but he only hit once. 50-50. Not good odds when you're in a fight, but you know. And definitely not good odds when you're betting. But we'll leave the betting for individual choices. Speed gaming does not endorse gambling. Alright, anyway. Sven not going for the mech strat, and also not going for the health up there because he just got a huge pickup from that enemy. And Sven just managed to get that guy out of his mech in time. Meanwhile, Uber heading up Armadillo stage with the Buster. Oh! Takes it from the bat there! Must have dash jumped instead. But he's okay. Meanwhile, Sven working on Chameleon. Let's see how his rhythm is. Looking pretty strong, but I don't think he's got enough for what he wants. So he's got to do 2 dash lemons instead of 1. I was right in the fact that he fired more than 19. And Sven getting a 2 cycle on Sting Chameleon, so not too bad considering the circumstances. So let's see what kind of roll Armadillo's on today. Not a very long one apparently. Just the single roll and then uncurling. Oh, there he goes. And another single roll. Huh. Very friendly Armadillo for Uber. Meanwhile, Sven going down for the extra sub-tank. I forgot to equip the boomerang for a second, but he's good. And using the tornado. Here come the Hotengers trying to get in Sven's way. Manages to get the jumps this time. No dropped inputs here, so that's already an improvement and a time gain for Sven. I say a time gain, I meant a time save, but anyway. Here comes Thunder Slimer, giving relatively decent RNG for Sven. Gets the boomerangs he wanted. And Uber heading through Launch Octopus stage as we speak. Firing Chameleon Sting at the sub. Ooh. He's lucky he can dash there. Otherwise he could have probably fallen into the spikes, and that would have been quite a bad death to take. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, that was too close. If he'd have got hit... Well, if he'd have got hit and recoiled onto the spikes, he probably wouldn't have had enough time to get out. So, very lucky Uber. And Uber getting the quick kill there on the ultrauberness, or the sea snake serpent. So, Sven kinda struggling with the Hotengus. So Uber getting a very quick launch octopus there. Very friendly. Sparkman Drill just jumping around, firing sparks. Nothing too unfriendly for Sven. and one Mike Tyson punch at the end for good measure. But he missed. So, Sven taken down Spark Mandrill, and Uber left to clean up his mess with Flame Mammoth. Oh, it was a gold octopus for Ultra. Not surprised considering his RNG. Very nice. So, Sven heading towards Armadillo now. And this is about where you do. Oh, here we go! Uber trying again for the glitch here. Let's see if he can get it. Oh, nearly! Nearly out! He's back in! Let's see if he gets it! It's gonna be a very exciting thing to see, chat, so you'll look forward to it. Look at that glitch D-tank there! Oh, there we go! There's the green! And the enemies are invisible now, so there's gonna be less lag, but it's gonna be really hard to tell where you're getting hit from. Managing to get that glitch, though. What a highlight. Okay, so Sven making his way down the Armadillo stage. Oh boy, nearly falling into those spikes. That was scary. I think Uber just wanting to show that off for us here. Uber heading to Flame Mammoth while Sven gotta make that jump. There we go. Ooh, doesn't quite get gets too much momentum there and goes fully to the right. Simple jump. There we go. He stood there and waited for the heart. He could have just kept going, but still nice to boomerang pick up. Sven opting not to jump here. It's gonna be a bit of lag with the birds, but hopefully he doesn't fall off the cart. And hopefully he doesn't miss this jump. We'll see. Yep, okay, he's going up for sub-tank energy. There we go. I don't know if it saves time. Hacksaw, I don't know. Alright, so Sven making his way to Armadillo. Now let's see how he treats him. Again, the single roll. Armadillo just does not have much of a role today in this game. Oh, here comes another one. Again, just a single roll. Apparently BAPs are going expensive nowadays. Well, cops are expensive, but you know. Uber getting the leap of faith, kind of. And only one bit of extra damage he needed there, so he can now slide under. And he's gonna try for Vile Skip again, you just know it. Here it comes. And he almost touches the ground, but he doesn't. So, gets the first half of Vile Skip. All he's gotta do is dash jump. There we go. They have actually got armor upgrades. Both of them have the... They both have the chest, meaning they take half damage that they normally would. And they both have the dash boots, which are default. But aside from that, they don't get anything else, because this is any %. But, quick skip for, Uber. So, here we go. Maybe it'll be a quick Vile fight, or a Vava? I don't know what they call it, but I think Vava's down, Vile is down, whatever you want to call him, he is out of here. And Sven having a little trouble with those, making very, very light adjustments there, but manages to stay off the verge of death. Very, very close call there for Sven. Sven not quite getting the quick kill either. Very close that time though, so he's improving in that regard. Here we go with Uber making the ascent and gets hit. Gonna take a couple hits there, damage boosting up. And here comes Quanger's refight. Let's see if he can get another dance. Can he make it a double? Choosing not to, I guess. I think he's just gonna fire. Ooh, Quanger with the dirty teleport right on him. Meanwhile, Sven not having a very friendly launch octopus at all. Struggling, it seems, with the sheer amount of missiles and birds that are being fired at him. Here comes the second laundry cycle for Octopus. And lost a bit of time, Sven did, but Sven definitely got rid of the launch octopus there. No deaths, apart from that intro. So, bear in mind that without that intro death, Sven would probably be in the... Well, Sven would probably be ahead right now, in terms of his PB. Maybe he'll catch up, but we'll see how it goes. First patent for Spider, relatively simple for Uber. A second one, looking tricky, but not actually as tricky as it looks. 3 sled charges in a row. Sven, I think Sven's just going through it this time. He's not using the tornado. So no babies yet for Uber. And hopefully there won't be any more. Or any at all this race. And Uber fully charged but doesn't get it, and because of that hit gets the babies. Uh-oh. Misses a sled charge as well, and another set of babies. Spider all of a sudden being mean. But Uber's having none of it. Takes care of both Spider. And now Sven going for the Vile Skip, but not managing to grab on the ladder. Almost touching the ground, but doesn't touch it, so good for the second part of the skip. Here comes the dash jump. I don't know if that's going to be enough of a window for Sven to fire that shot, but there we go. Gets it, but it's very slow. He's not holding start. I hope he's holding B. Okay. Oh! Look at Zero! Look at Zero's portrait! What just happened? I don't know what Sven just did, but Sven didn't soft lock, so that's good news, but suddenly Zero's a ninja! Alright, back to constructive commentary, I guess. Sven... Hey look, Vile's portrait's just hanging there in the background. I think Sven narrowly dodged a soft lock. Narrowly. So, very, very good play by him there. But yeah, now we're stuck with a Vile poster in Sigma Fortress. So he will live on in the form of that poster. And Uber getting knocked back into the mech there. That's a little bit of time loss for him. Don't know why he decided to Chameleon Sting here, considering he needs most of that for Rangda. Poor Zero, by the way. And Storm Eagle not being friendly. Here comes some dives. 1 up, and he's down. Looks like he's spawning some mini eagles. 2 sets, 3 sets. That's gotta hurt, but gets the backwards kill off screen, so a little less lag, but not the best off-screen kill you could have had. Oh boy. Uber heading into Rang the Bang stage now, or at least the fight. And Sven making quick work of Boomer Quanger's refight there too. Good RNG with the eye up until that green left. Ouch. So, getting 2 hits on the nose, I think the third at the last second. Not getting good RNG with the eyes at all, but the right one's destroyed, so makes quick work of the nose and the eye that was missing. Both eyes down, and the nose very simply. And Sven not getting the best spawn, already babies on his first patent. And he was jumping, so he got 2 more babies than he needed to. So Uber heading to heading to D-Rex's part of the station. Now let's see if he can get Skip. He's a little too far to the left, I don't know. But it looks like he's being pushed in. Gets it. Not showing off the jump glitch. Just going straight for it. And more babies for Sven. So not the best thing going on right now. Tricky pattern, but Sven managed to get rid of it. And here's another semi-tricky pattern. Oh! Okay, one more hit for Bow Spider on Sven's side. And it's just a straight drop. Nice RNG there for Spider. Helped Sven possibly gain a little bit of time. We'll see. Meanwhile, Uber heading down to the next refight, and that is Sparkman Drill. Sven making his way through the second stage now to Rangda Bangda. And Uber getting the advanced stun lock. Only one Mike Tyson punch attempt from Sparkman Drill. And that's the only one he's gonna get, as Uber makes quick work. Like the taxi company. We are not sponsored by them. So, Chill Penguin refight, and already that's a dive after just one hit. Sven getting a second dive there, and a double dive! Birds are jerks. There's a fourth one. And they're not dives, they're just slides, because birds can't, well, penguins can't slide, can they? I mean, they can't dive even. You'll have to excuse me, I've got a headache, but, not anymore, says Sven. Sven gets rid of his headache by getting rid of Chill Penguin after those 6 slides. Absolutely awful. Loving the custom emotes in chat for Penguin. Meanwhile, Uber heading to Flame Mammoth refight. Now this is the one where you want to watch for the conveyor. You want to make sure it's on the right side. And this time, you gotta make sure it's facing towards the door. And he's just switched it for Uber. Hopefully he'll switch it again. Not this time, unfortunately. So Uber is going to be sent back a little bit. But Sven getting an unlucky eagle once again. There's a second dive. He missed that shot. 3 dives. 4. 5. And he missed that again. 6. 7. 8. 8 dives. Might need another bird toss. At least according to Sven. Sliding under the plasma ball there. Risky play by Uber. Gets the boomerang on T-Rex. Very, very close call. Could have got a lot more damage done to him if he wasn't careful. So here comes Rangda Bangda on Sven's side. Looks like none of the eyes have been dealt with yet, except for that one. Decent. Very, very good. Oh no. Sven's got a situation, but he deals with it quickly. Here comes Sigma again. Let's see what Uber can do. And going for the Buster shot early. Damage. Dealing with the ice there. Making quick-ish work of Velgard. Walrus with the PB party hat on Uber's side. Hoping that the PB is gonna come to light. And honestly, I hope that both of these runners have a very good time. Oh, looks like he got the glitched camera, but not quite what he was hoping for. He's got to do that refight, unfortunately, on Sven's side. And Uber... Did Uber use a sub-tank? Not too sure here. But, definitely taking some fight to Sigma. Now, the most Sigma can do here is 6 damage. Possibly his face does 10, I don't know. But, very unlucky lightning claws to start off. And he fell off. Oh, nearly got onto lightning. These claws are being active and scary. Here comes the right claw, trolling with damage. Meanwhile, Sven fighting Sting Chameleon. And Uber managed to avoid that. Here comes the right claw again. Looks like he popped a sub tank. Can he get a PB? Is that a PB? You don't know. It's sub 36 though, so that has got to be a race best for Uber. GG to him. Well, congratulations to Uber for the 2 wins, but let's not forget that Sven is still on a very good time right now. So apart from those Mike Tyson punches that Spark Mandrill started to pull there, he's on very good pace. Looks like he's using Tornado to get rid of the fish here. Decent strat, except for when you get trapped by him. Looks like he attempted to get health there, but missed. So, 2 PBs in 2 races for Ultra, making a statement in this tournament. He is not here to be messed around with. He is here to compete. And neither is Sven, honestly. Just because he's lost these races doesn't mean that he's not here to compete either. After all, these are just for fun, right? Alright, so 2 laundry cycles for Sven. Hoping to avoid a triple, as I just commentary cursed again. Finding it difficult not to, because everything I say seems to have an impact on Sven's play. And it's not usually positive, so he's gonna take the top path here, get some life, get an extra life, and get some weapon energy while he's at it. And now deal with Flame Mammoth once again. So, opting again for the ear strat, avoiding the fire quite nicely there. Fire is not the best to deal with. At least the conveyor is going the right way for Sven. That's a positive he can take out of that, but he did not want to get launched like that. It cost him about a second. But I suppose the door made up for it. And we got an audio switch now, so you're hearing Sven's audio. So he's dealing with D-Rex quite nicely here. No damage thus far. And he knows how to angle the boomerangs. Oh! Unlucky, unlucky plasma ball to the chest. But D-Rex doesn't get a second one off. Sven's quick to deal with him. Very good fight for Sven. And he goes on to the 4th and final stage of Sigma, facing the man himself. So, I think everybody in chat here wants Sven to get a sub 42. That would be a very, very nice time for Sven. I mean, he suffered an intro death, so really, Without that, his could have probably been sub 42. Well, sub 41 even. But we're all rooting for you, Sven. And Sven making very good work of Velgard here. Getting very lucky with the projectiles. Not even going towards him, just going above him. And here comes Jedi Sigma. One of the more difficult parts of this fight. Because he can slash you at the start, and that does about as much damage as the contact, if not more. So think of it as essentially the lightning from the claw. So that's a lot of damage in that one incident. So Sven getting his timing down here. And Sigma chooses to block, that's unfortunate. Another block for Sigma, but won't be blocking anymore. His Jedi form is down. And here we have a very Craig, a very good Sven, a very good hope of getting sub 42. Gets hit by the claw twice, gonna have to bust out one of his sub-tanks. Okay, there we go, he's up. And he's hit by lightning, but he's there. And hit by lightning again. Don't think he's quite dodging the lightning here. Sigma down to about half health. Gotta dodge that lightning twice. Oh boy. He's got a good rhythm there. One more hit. One more hit. Come on. We want that sub 42. There we go. 41-28. Good fight for Sven. Had the two sub-tanks as safety. And he almost didn't need the second one, but that lightning struck twice in the same place. And I think that's supposed to be a higher odd than the lottery. But apparently Sven could win the lottery. GG to both runners. They both have excellent times in their own regard. Even if Sven didn't get a PB today, maybe in his next race we might see it. So who knows? Just gonna check if we have time for an interview. So just stay tuned for a couple of minutes while I get that organized, and we'll be right back.